Yeah, Jada, did you make it yet? No, I screamed back into the phone. You know I'm on a layover. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I still can't believe your ass going halfway around the world to meet a stranger. Jada said while shaking her head on the other end of the phone. Look, friend, I said, the dating pool has pee in it. This person has sent me flowers, food to my job, paid a couple of my bills, etc. It must be somebody I know to know all that information about me. Let's be for real. Not to mention they paid for the flight, resort, etc. If all else fails, I have my own money, so I just hop a flight right back home. I mean, when you put it like that, Jada said, I guess you're right. Just please be careful and keep your location on. Why, I laughed. You don't check it anyway? That's because you always answer the phone, Jada rolled her eyes. In a situation like this, the first time you don't answer, I'm putting out an APB. We laughed, said we love each other, and got off the phone. I'm sitting up here acting like I'm not nervous, when the truth is, I could shit a brick right now. I'm legit flying to Jamaica to meet someone that I've never seen or talked to. Hell, I don't have a number for this person, only a nickname. Honey Bear, Bear for short, and my itinerary. Before you judge me, judge your mammy. I'm not saying I'm desperate, but shit, what do I have to lose? Ring, ring. My phone never ring this much. Oh shit, I said out loud. It was my mom calling. I didn't tell her what I was doing or where I was going because she would have tried to stop me. Decline. I had to send her the voicemail. She would have been listening to my background and shit and figured out that I was in the airport. Let me just text Jada and give her the heads up. Best. If my mama calls you, you already know what to do. Tell her you talked to me and that I was going to take a nap or some shit. Say less, Jada responded. Let me put my music back on until it's time to board. 2 more hours, then I'll be sipping martinis on the beach, waiting on my man, my man, my man. Excuse me, this tall, dark, and handsome man said as he tapped my shoulder. He was definitely giving Idris Elba vibes. I'm sorry to bother you, he said. There isn't anywhere else to sit. I started looking around because I'm like, what that got to do with me? That's when I realized I had my carry-on sitting in the seat next to me. No worries, I said as I moved my bag out of the seat and he sat down. He told me thank you and I just smiled like some goofy. But to be honest, I don't care. All I care about is getting on this plane, landing in Jamaica, and seeing Bear. Now boarding Southwest Airlines Flight 2720 to Montego Bay, Jamaica, the airline worker said over the loudspeaker. I never jumped up so fast in my life. I ended up knocking Mr. Stranger Man's phone out of his hand. Oh my God, I am so sorry, I said as I attempted to pick up his phone. He hurriedly snatched it up saying, yeah, it's your fault. You should be sorry. Man, whatever, you must have been watching corn or something because with an attitude like that, you definitely not getting no meow. I said as I smacked my lips and adjusted my backpack on my back. Some other passengers overheard and started laughing. I guess he was embarrassed because he tried to apologize. Look, I'm sorry, beautiful. I was sending an important work email. If it would have gotten deleted, I would have been in a lot of trouble. I mumbled and buried my head in my phone. He's definitely giving walking red flag, I thought to myself as I boarded the plane, stored my carry-on, and sat in my seat. A few hours later. Ma'am, I'm sorry to wake you. The flight attendant said standing over me with a glass of wine. I didn't order any wine, I said while yawning and rubbing my eyes. Oh, yes, ma'am, I know. The gentleman in 15A purchased it for you and asked me to deliver it with this note. She said, handing me the note. I know this doesn't make up for how I handle things with you in the airport, but please allow me to make it up to you during your stay in Jamaica. Yeah, no, maybe. What's your name? I asked the flight attendant while squinting at her name tag. Destiny, she said, smiling. Look, I hope I'm not causing any trouble. I was only doing... Destiny. I said, interrupting her. How much did he pay you to bring this over here? I told him that he didn't have to pay me anything, but he insisted, Destiny said in a nervous tone. It's okay, Destiny. I'm just curious to know how much I'm worth. I asked. Destiny put her head down and softly said, $100. I laughed a little bit. Well, at least I know I'm worth more than 40. And he can't even get a whiff of this cookie. I tell you what, Destiny, I give you $300 to bring this wine back to him like this. And I put the note in the wine, twirled it around with my finger, and the remaining wine off my finger. Okay. Destiny said in more of an asking than answering tone. I reached into my purse, counted out $300, and handed it to her. I watched as she handed the glass to him. He laughed, shook his head, and said something. I can't read lips too good, so I couldn't make out what they were saying. I don't care no way. He needs to leave me the hell alone. Destiny approached me and said, it's done. Good, thanks. I said while pulling my cover back over me. I thought she would have volunteered the information of what they was talking about, but when she didn't, I wasn't mad. I just pressed play on my music and dozed back off. Chapter 2. Finally, we here. I said to myself, I unclicked my seatbelt. I normally wait until everybody get off the plane, but I'm not trying to run into that man, so I'm out of here. I get off the plane and turn my phone off airplane mode. Ding, 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 ding. Notifications blowing up. I have missed calls from my mom and Jada, DMs from people I haven't talked to in a minute. I decided to open my messages from Jada first. The first message said, Bess, please call me or your mom before you get on social media. The second message said, man, you ain't get the Wi-Fi package? Damn, you'll spend $250 on nails but can't spend $5 on Wi-Fi. Call me ASAP. The third message said, okay, look, I don't want to have to tell you like this, but there's been an accident involving Nipsey and he's gone. I instantly go, no. And everything around me goes silent. Only a select few people know that we've been messing around for 8 years. I was tore up. I love him. An announcement came over the intercom and snapped me back into reality. I instantly ran until I arrived to the departures counter for Southwest. I need the first available flight back to Chicago, I told the lady at the counter. 9-stop if possible. The only 9-stop that we have is $882. It leaves in 2 hours, she said. I handed her my card and asked her what I can do about my baggage that was here. She told me that she would take care of it. I explained to her what was going on. I thanked her. Then I grabbed my ticket for the plane and my bags. I went through TSA, found my gate, and I sat down. It was like I was just floating through the motions. I wanted to call his mom, but what do you tell someone who has lost their child? I sent my mom a text and let her know that I knew and that I was okay. I sent Jada a text telling her what time I would arrive and she could pick me up. She started calling me, but I kept declining her. I sent her a text message and told her that I just didn't want to talk. I was just feeling too many emotions. I needed to get home. She sent me a text back telling me she understood and would be at the airport waiting for me. I called the resort and I left a message for Bear letting him know what was going on and that I needed to get back to Chicago. I apologized and told him that I hope we can meet one day. Immediately upon landing, Jada was there waiting for me. I'm so sorry, sis, she kept saying as she helped me put my things into the trunk. Deep down inside, I started to blame myself. Our situation was toxic and a couple of months prior, I had decided to cut him out of my life for good. I asked God to do the same. I was always raised that life and death is in the power of the tongue. It was in that moment I regretted asking God for that. The for good part anyway. Jada slams on her brakes, which brings me out of a daze. Sorry, friend. You know these people can't drive, she said, swerving in and out of traffic. What I know is that you can't drive, I said, rolling my eyes. But did you die, though? She asked. We both laughed. I told her I needed that. Do you want to go to his mom's house or not? She asked. I might as well go now, especially having you with me, I said, wiping the continuous flow of tears from my eyes. We pull up in front of his mom's house, and of course it's packed. Cars are lined up and down the street. You will regret your decision in that moment. But Jada parked and y'all got out of the car. She grabbed your hand and told you, if you want to leave, we can. If you want to go in, we can. Whatever you want to do, I'm here. One thing about my best friend is she's going to calm me down every time. Let's do this, I said while tightening my grip on her hand. We walk in. I release my grip on Jada's hand and run to his mom, Ira. I immediately start crying as we embrace each other. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I just kept saying it over and over. She gently rubbed my back. It's going to be okay, Kendra. We the ones in hell. My son is in heaven. I sat down in an empty chair on side of her. The kitchen door swings open. A cute, tall, light-skinned chick came out. She was dressed multi-purpose. Y'all know what I mean. She could have went to the office, but minus the blazing, she could go to happy hour. Kendra, this is Lauren, Nipsey's girlfriend. Lauren, this is Kendra, one of Nipsey's friends and classmates, his mom, Ira, says. I was hella shocked. Because even though I had blocked him on everything, that man was on fake pages sending me DMs and all in my emails. He was on my ass. Hi, it's nice to meet you, Lauren said, extending her hand. I shook it and said hi in a confused tone. You're sort of in my seat, Lauren said, pointing to the chair that I was sitting in. I apologized before getting up and moving across the living room. I just so happened to lock eyes with Nipsey's best friend, Jai. He shamefully put his head down because he knew that I knew they weren't speaking and the reason behind it. Ding, my phone goes off. It's Miss Ira, Nipsey's mom, texting me from across the room. She's saying that she's sorry that Nipsey brought her around about 6 months ago, but when she wasn't at his birthday party a couple of months ago, he said that they had broken up, so she was shocked when she showed up.